No, my it's not visible.
Okay. In our previous class, we have completed 3 units of block 1. And today we are going to start with unit 4. And unit 4 is about e-governance. What do we understand about e-governance, meaning of e-governance, and what is the difference between e-governance and e-government along with e-commerce. Some of the advantages of employing digital technologies in governance, and then one was Gartner's evolution model of e-governance. Then we are going to discuss about the e-governance in India, then digital India, and then some of the initiatives about e-governance in India. Okay, start with just wait a minute. Let us start with the introduction. The introduction of new information and communication technologies and changing demographics and political requirements are trying to redefine the role of governments. As we know, the population of our country or the world is increasing day by day, and we are seeing the demographics are changing. And when the demographics are changing, then the political requirements also change with the time. Then to serve these the citizens by fulfilling their requirements that they represent, governments and public sector in general are looking for more competent and effective ways to respond to new year challenges of public service delivery and governance. Basically, in this unit we are going to discuss about the changes in the role of government. When we say that the population is increasing day by day, then government needs to take some steps to redefine the structure of their government so that each and everyone get help from that structure. No one get any issues from that structures to follow or to know about the government which is prevailing in our country. So basically, the meaning of e-governance is, it is E for electronic, just like e-commerce, electronic commerce. Now here is e-governance, means electronic government. The term e-government could formally be defined as the use of information and communication technologies, including internet, as a tool to be a better government. For example, when we apply for some recruitment examinations, we need to fix our photograph, we need to upload our Aadhaar card or any other voter ID proof, then we need to pay the required amount using the websites or other digital payment apps, or the modes of different payment are given. Means you will be having a lot of options how to pay. And then for regarding the e-government, it also compasses the automation of processes in the public sector in general. For example, creation and implementation of digital identity cards that speed up citizens' identification processes. Nowadays, an app named DigiLocker is prevailing in the App Store. It includes your all the IDs, your all documents, just like driving license, voter ID, Aadhaar card, so that you need not to carry each and everything in your wallet. You just open the app, register with your details, and you get to visit all the things on a single app. All these public services are made available to the citizens by creating a dedicated website as well as a mobile app, and could be accessed by citizens using their own digital devices, desktop, laptop, mobile phones, or any other public kiosks, including common service centers. Just like in previous days, we were having PCOs and STD booths. Nowadays, we are having common service centers. There is another similar word, e-governance. Then, what is the difference between e-government and e-governance? See, e-governance is a bigger concept than e-government. E-government is a narrower concept, but e-governance is broader concept. E-government governance refers to the digital means of giving power to democracy and supporting development. Can anyone tell me what do you understand by the word democracy? Any student?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you understand by the word democracy?
Democracy is a system of government where citizens are given the power to choose their leaders.
Yes. So, in this e governance, it refers to the digital means of giving power to democracy. Here, the power of democracy is more higher than in only government. Governance is a broader concept, as we have read earlier. Then it has a supporting development, it supports all the functioning of the government. It is not merely about application of digital technologies to the functioning of the government, but it is also about implementation of digital means, the way citizens relate to governments and to each other. It's not only about the providing different laws, rules, regulations. It keeps a check on the implementation, whether the citizens are using those things or not, whether all the digital means a citizen can relate with or not. It is important to mention to the reader here that despite this fine conceptual difference between both the terms, e-government and e-governance, majority of the generic references to both the terms has been found to be interchangeable. You can use both the terms simultaneously, or you can interchange both the terms. However, we are going to differentiate these two terms in our another topic. See, this is the differences between e-government and e-governance. What are the objectives? First of all, we are going to discuss about the objective of e-government. See, e-government only focuses on improving and accelerating the administrative efficiency. It only focuses on improving and accelerating, whereas e-governance focuses on increasing citizens' interactions within themselves as well as within the government agencies. Just hold on a minute. What are the benefits of e-government? First benefit of e-government is improving service delivery. Then it increase the operational efficiencies by reducing consumer time, efforts and costs. It is time effective, it is efforts effective, and then it is cost effective too. Another benefit is increases the outreach of public services. Then in case of e-governance, it increases the modes of citizens participation. In e-government, the participation of citizens or the public is very less, but here in e-governance it is more. It improves public policy formulation. Just we have read about the implementation, the part the this concept of implementation comes under e-governance because it is a broader concept. So it improves the public policy formulation. Then it also redefines the democracy and communities with citizens' participation. When people are participating, then they need to redefine the democracy system of their country. Now let us relate this term to the e-commerce. As we have understood what does e-commerce mean? E-commerce basically focuses on to make profits, means what are the main objectives of e-commerce? Profits making, cost reduction, automation of internal services. And when we talk about e-governance, then इसमें what do we have? The points just like maximum social utility, create e-participation. Let us discuss this in detail here. The term e-commerce denotes the process of buying and selling products, services, or other commodities using information and communication technologies, digital technologies. The prime purpose of implementing e-commerce is to ensure ease of conducting and delivery businesses. Here you are given with a table in which e-commerce and e-governance, here are some of the elements of comparison given. First one is motivation. In e-commerce, the motivation is to make profit, then cost reduction, and then automation of internal processes. In e-governance, it is maximize social utility, then create e-participation, and then cost reduction of service delivery, then automation of internal processes. This is the similarity between the both, automation of internal processes. Then in objectives, in e-commerce there is a sale of products and services, but in e-governance there is a optimization of services quality to the citizens. Another one, in e-commerce, the another objective is information provision and online customer service. In e-governance, the objectives are information provision again and online services to the citizen. In e-commerce, the priority is given to safe and secure transactions, whereas in e-governance, the priority is given to minimize digital divide. Next term is technology. In e-commerce, the technology we use is internet, web-based platforms, back office systems. Then in e-governance, we use internet, web-based platforms and back office system. This is also a similarity between the both. The decision-making authority in e-commerce is centralized, whereas the decision-making authority in e-governance is decentralized, or we can say dispersion of the authorities here. The target group in e-commerce is customer and potential customers, means selected targets are there. Then in e-governance, there is no selection, any citizen can be a target. In e-commerce, the legislation says that it is free for all, means you are given with the freedom to choose, to select, to order, to pay. Whereas in e-governance, some of the laws and regulations, just like restrictions and complexities, are there. Then regarding the services, primarily transactional, e-commerce includes transactions or events related to the financial matter only. In e-governance, it is primarily informational. It doesn't need any monetary transaction. It just provides information to all the citizens of the country or the world. I hope I am clear with the differences. If anyone is having any doubt, please ask. Any doubts still here?
Yes, clear, ma'am.
Are you able to differentiate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Try writing the answers. It may the practice of writing answers is very important from the view of your examination point of view. Okay. Our next topic is advantages of employing digital technologies in governance. What are the advantages? When we employ the digital technologies, what the benefits we are getting in our governance? Let us discuss each here. First one is fast and convenient service to the citizen. Citizens can have easy and quick access to the related information regarding to all the public services by applying for any service online or portal apps developed by the government. Further, they can document they can get documents easily in electronic form or hard copy as per the requirement. So there is no more waiting in the long queues. In other words, citizens can take advantages of many other online services just on a click of mouse, and the public services are available to them at their doorsteps by minimizing the transactional costs and traveling costs. Basic advantage of employing the digital technologies in our government system is that it is really fast and convenient service to all the citizens. As we can say that citizens have great access, easy and quick access to all the information regarding the public services by applying for any service online or any web portal. Regarding any scheme, the government has launched many schemes nowadays. Regarding any scheme, you can search out the name of that scheme on Google, and you can get a number of informations, videos, and complete details of that scheme so that you may apply for that. Reduction in delays, red tape and corruption. You are just a click away from all the information. Then there is a no way to delay. So this is a time saving process. One can get their work done in a limited time. There is no waiting period. There is no red tapeism. There is no corruption. Implementation of e-government and e-governance lowers several other related bureaucratic problems such as long processes, personal grudges of the delivery officers, and so on. With implementation of digital technologies, there is improvement in transparency in public processes and clear accountability of the government functionary in charge of that process. It not just fastens the processes but also reduces corruption that could come up in the manual processes. As we know that there is a window dressing in the manual processes, one can manipulate all the data, but in digital processes there is a less scope of manipulation, which reduces corruption and it also fastens the process. Effective utilization of resources. Resource utilization is optimized through effective implementation of digital technologies in public domain due to the speed and efficiency provided by digital technologies. This kind of utilization is not possible with manual paperwork and manual processes, otherwise used in government organization. The another advantage of employing digital technologies is enhanced citizen participation. In a democratic system, every citizen participation is the key components of decision making process. The use of internet based technologies raises the possibility for large scale citizen participation in policy making processes of government despite the distances and diversity of the population. See, we know that each and every person is having their own asset in their hand or a device. You can say mobile phones, laptops, or tablets. Each and every person can access all the details about the government. It's just with the betterment of technologies or the introduction of digital technologies in the government system, it is very easier or accessible to each and every people of a country to go through the websites and get all the details. Next point is integration of public services offered by different departments. It says by using the technologies, means digital technologies, different departments and different functions could be connected. This integration of public services offered by state and central government provides ease of access of public services to the citizens. Indeed, the growth of e-governance and e-government has been one of the most striking and noticeable developments in governance, and it would be interesting to understand how different public organizations or even a country evolves from most to basic stage of employing the digital technologies in governance to the higher stages. All the concepts regarding this is explained in our another topic, which is Gartner's evolution model of e-governance. But before this, let me ask you about the understanding of these advantages. Is any student is having doubt regarding these five advantages?
No, ma'am.
Anyone? Any questions about the topic? You can go through the topics we have done so far from introduction. You can read out within 5 minutes. I'm giving you time to read it and then ask me the question if you have any. I hope you people have your own content, or just let me know when to scroll. I will scroll it. May I scroll it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me know when you are done with the differences. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
advantages.
advantages.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yes.
This number two, red tapeism. What is that word, red tapeism?
Okay,
And
I will explain it. You just read
explain
down
it.
all
You
the
just
points.
click on all
Let's see if
the
you
if
are having in any
you are having
doubt in any
any
other
doubt
pointer.
in any other folder.
No, it's the word that reduction in delays, red tapeism, and corruption. I understood what is delays and corruption, but this red tapeism is what is I want to understand, please, ma'am.
See, red tape.
Red, red
Uh,
tap. Uh,
please mute your
please mute your
video. Yes, red tapeism refers to the rigid conformity, or we can say to excessive regulation to formal rules that is considered bureaucratic, and as a result, it hinders the decision makings. Or in normal ways, or we can say in easy words, we can say red tapeism is like providing no added values, burdensome rules, the rules which give you burden to follow. Means if I am giving you some rules and regulations about the university or about a class, that you need to follow these rules, until and unless you are not following the rules, you are not allowed to enter in my class. So those rules, you feel that these rules are burdensome, then that is red tapeism. Strict rules which are no value, no use, but still government asks you to follow it.
Clear, ma'am.
Or in other words,
or
we
in
can
other
say
words, we can say
red tapeism is a term. It is used to describe the excessive bureaucracy, excessive paperwork, and excessive formalities that may delay the progress of the government. Means that may delay the work pattern, that may delay the organizations or the government's targets. In this, we can also say the administrative procedures are very complex and time consuming, and they become an obstacle in achieving the desired results. They make our decision making power very slow. We are means with red tapeism, we are unable to decide what are the plans we need to follow, what are the things we need to implement to achieve our desired results. Is it clear?
Very clear, ma'am.
Okay, great.
okay.
Any other doubt in all these 4 points? Any other doubts still here, beta?
We can continue, ma'am.
Okay. Our next topic is Gartner's evolution model of e-governance. In the year 2000, the Gartner Group Inc. presented a conceptual framework to measure the progression of e-government in an organization in four critical phases of e-government evolution. And these are information, interaction, transaction, and transformation. In information, there is a publishing of information or services. In interaction, as we know, this is a two-way transaction between government and the stakeholders. And stakeholders here include citizens, businesses, and employees. Then transaction. In that transaction, collaboration between departments and sharing of services and information takes place. And in transformation, it is seamless service across departments and customized information and services as per the citizen's requirements, leading to real-time integration. In this e-governance evolution model, we can divide these 4 points into two categories. One is enabler and other one is transformer. In enabler category, there is information and interaction. And in transformer category, there is a transaction and transformation. Let us discuss each of the phase in detail. The first phase, which is known as information. In the first information phase of governance, the information pertaining to various aspects of public service delivery are made available to the public through use of websites, portals, etc. to all the stakeholders, that is citizens, businesses and government. I hope you all or you do all know about the stakeholders. Who are stakeholder? What do you mean by stakeholder? Are you clear what the word stakeholder?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. This information being reflected on the government website could also be related to the functioning of various government entities, roles, and responsibilities, thus making government more transparent and also resulting in convenience to citizens and businesses. This phase has been attained by almost all government entities in our country. This phase of information which we are reading now, this is the phase where one get all the information regarding the government policies, rules, regulations, all the things which are reflected on the government website. It could also be related with anything. It could be related with the various functionalities of the government, various entities of the government, different departments, about the government roles and responsibilities. It makes very transparent when a citizen is trying to find out something about a government or its any venture. It's if that person searches for that on the website or the web portal of that government venture, it creates a transparency between the public and the government venture. Now, the second phase is interaction. In the second phase of interaction, there could be either a limited one way engagement between government agencies and citizens, or there could also be a vibrant and dynamic two way exchange between the government and the citizens using digital interfaces, including a website or mobile app. As an example of one way exchange, citizen and government agencies can exchange mails, download all sorts of forms and applications using a website or app, upload and submit forms using the interface, which work essentially on anywhere, anytime basis, consequently saving stakeholders time and making life easy. In the second variation, two-way exchange, the citizens could engage in dynamic dialogues with the respective government agency using the digital interfaces to know about the status of reserved ticket, seat in a particular train, etc. Therefore, in this phase, a significant part of the government processes is done online, but the citizens still must visit the relevant government office for the balance processes maybe fees of the payments or submission of support documents required to complete the rest of the transactions. See, we are given with two ways to interact with the government. One is one way engagement and other is two way engagement. Okay, in one way engagement, we can connect through emails, through different forms and applications which we can download from the government sites. It can be done anywhere, anytime. It's 24/7 available. But in second variation, we can say here the citizens are engaged in the dynamic dialogues with the government agency, just like online meetings, digital interfaces, or we can say nowadays there is a pop-up box on each website or the government portals. Talk to us, how can we help box, like that. You can also have a two-way communication from that box or the pop-up box. Now the third phase is transaction. Any transaction constituting public service delivery where money is involved. Uh, Keep this thing in mind. The difference between event and transaction is the money only. Transaction is just like an event, means happening something, but it's related with money, only money, not kind. Any transaction constituting public service delivery where money is involved becomes a complex process. In the third phase of transaction, the financial part could also be undertaken without the need of a physical visit. Just like we can pay anything, any amount, any time to any of the other accounts, just like through UPIs, through debit cards, through credit cards, through net banking, mobile banking. We can pay all the utility bills online, banking and financial transactions we can assess, filing of income taxes or property taxes, passport or visa related online services, or the renewal or the extension of the licenses. We can all perform all the activities with the help of these digital technologies. So these transactions, all the transactions which involve money, can be done from the this with the help of these digital technologies, and where the transactions are very complex. But in this phase, the financial part also undertaken without the any need of physical assistance or physical visit. You need no to you go there physically or perform the payment transactions. You just have your device in your hand and you can make payments easily. The fourth phase is transformation. In the last phase of Gartner's model, referred as transformation, all the related backend sections of the entire government department digitally interconnected so that one virtual counter is available on the website app to the citizens and businesses to avail all the public services. This end-to-end digitalization of public service delivery requires complete change in the current way of functioning of the various government departments, and it also insists liberal use of emerging technologies. Liberal use means they are free to use Any emerging technologies like AI, machine learning, means artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, augmented reality, and so on. Therefore, instead of conventional norm of these departments functioning as silos, these departments are re-engineered to function in an integrated, coordinated, and digitized in a seamless manner. This obviously leads to more complexity in implementation of digital technologies, but also assures enhanced citizen business satisfaction. This four-phase Gardner's model is applicable in not only an organization, but could be equally valid in explaining a country's evolution of e-government and e-governance. I hope you are clear with this model. In this model, we are having four phases. Two phases are enabler phases, another two phases are transformational phases. Any doubts in this model? Any doubts, students?
Sorry, you
No,
mentioned
ma.
something about the difference when it comes to transaction. You said something like for it only money is involved. I didn't get the other one. You said transaction and which other one? Where the difference is the involvement of money.
See, do you know what is an event? What is an event? EVENT, event. What do you understand by the term event? Are you there?
The meaning of term event.
Yes. See, event is something that happens, means something that is important or unusual that happens. But when we talk about the transaction, transaction is also an event, but only in terms of money.
Okay, so I got the part where you said transaction. The word that I missed out when you were first explaining is the term event. So I actually missed out on the term event. That's why I asked.
Okay, no issues. Now, are you clear with the term transaction?
Yes, it's clear now. Thank you so much.
You are always welcome. Uh, let's take a 2 minutes break. I need to get some water for myself. Okay.
Okay, ma.
Let us continue. Our next topic is e-governance in India. When we see the last 20 years, or we can say the last 2 decades in India, there has been a continual development and renewal of strategies and practices surrounding e-governance around the world. In every country, governments around the world have embraced new information and communication technologies to increase the efficiency of internal processes, deliver better and more integrated services to citizens and businesses, invite citizen and stakeholders participation in planning decisions, improve communication, and sometimes even enhance democratic processes. We are known with the governments of different countries, just like Indian government is a democratic government, we know it. So here, the in governments of each and every country have accepted some of the things regarding the technologies so that the efficiency of their internal processes can become better, or they can enhance the quality of their services. As other countries in the world, in India too, digital technologies are becoming the main driving force in every sector of the Indian economy. The governments at the national, state, and local levels are increasingly adopting e-government technologies in public service delivery. If we say in 1990s, if we talk about 1990s, there was a minimal usage of these digital technologies, but nowadays it has increased to the high. Most of the past or ongoing e-governance initiatives have been undertaken as part of the conventional planning implementation framework. However, owing to the federal structure of governance in the country leads to the complex interplay of situation, actors and processes influenced by multiple organizations operating at different layers. From this point of view, let us try to understand the journey of a country in e-government and e-governance spaces by covering various milestones explained in the two parts. Firstly, from 1970s to 1990s, when the basic digital infrastructure and the related organizations were established, and then 1990s onwards, when the country achieved major software and legal steps. We have divided our the content from 1970s to 1990s. What were the developments regarding the digital technologies during that time? And then from 1990s since today, what were the different changes or the different technologies the government of India has adopted till now? From 1970s to 1990s, establishment of IT based organizations, means information technology based organizations. First one is establishment of DOE in 1970s. The first and foremost, the key milestone in the journey has been the establishment of Department of Electronics. Understanding the increasing importance of electronics, the Government of India has established Department of Electronics in the year 1970 for the better governance of technology implementations in the country. Establishment of NIC in 1997. The successive formation of National Informatics Center, NIC means National Informatics Center, in the year 1977. First one is DOE in 1970. Second one is NIC in 1977. On the recommendations of Planning Commission of Government of India was the major next step in India as it brought information into the national priorities. Then another one is between the 1977s and 1980s, use of office automation software in government offices. By the next decade, use of computers had spread to significant number of government offices, but primarily for word processing. MS Word, MS Excel, these were the basic uh, were Microsoft platforms which were used by the government that time. Slowly and gradually by the early 1980s, with the increasing use of database software used for storage and retrieval of data, and with the development of networking technology, many government departments had started using IT, information technology, for other government to government related activities such as payroll processing or inventory management. See, what do we understand by payroll processing? When a company is intelligent and in business and there are n number of employees working, then they need to maintain a payroll process. They need to enroll each and every employee to a payroll process for their salary distribution or for their account management. So, with the help of these digital technologies, with the help of the office automation software, the government was able to access all the details of the employees at one point only, or the salary gets credited into their accounts with within means very less time, no process time, no delay in the process, or it is very cost effective and time effective. So it has brought a very important, or we can say very vital change in the government sector, in the government offices since then. Establishment of NIC Net and VSAT in 1987. Now we have come to 1987. The major thrust for implementation of digital technologies in governance was spurred by the launching of NICNet in 1987. It is the national satellite which is based on computer network. MetY, just which was earlier called as DITY. Then the Department of Electronics launched the nationalized satellite-based computer network, which was known as NICNet, and installed VSAT terminal at almost every district of the country. The NICNet supported district information system of the National Information Center program to computerize all district offices in one country, for which free hardware and software was offered to the state government. The central government has provided free facilities to the state government so that all the districts, the data of all the districts can be compiled under one roof. Excuse me. For the next few years in 1980s and early 1990s, as the teleconnectivity and internet connectivity progressed, a large number of e-government initiatives such as mushroom maintenance of land records, utility payments, etc. started mushrooming both at the central and state levels. It was 1980s, it was the time of 1980s and 1990s when all the things are changing at very high speed. The introduction of these digital technologies in the government offices has maintained a very high acceleration to increase the usage of the digital technologies or to provide some relief so that the government can perform their duties within the time and within the limit of the costs. It is very cost effective and time effective. It is efficient also. Anyone can tell me the full form of NICNet? What is NICNet? In point number 2, we have discussed that the NIC is a National Informatics Center. Here, NICNet is National Information Informatics Center Network. You can note it down in your books. What is VSAT? Tell me what is VSAT? Anyone?
Yes,
Students,
ma'am.
Mm,
what is VSAT?
District Information System of the National Informatics Center.
Yes, VSAT is very small aperture terminal. It is a satellite communication system that helps to establish two-way communication, data communication between distant locations. In the fourth point, we have discussed that different districts of all the states are come under one roof or the one platform. Then, with the help of VSAT only, because it is the terminal which helps us to collect all the information in the two-way communication process. Next one is establishment of DISNIC, DISNIC. It is District Information System of the National Informatics Center. This program was launched to computerize and digitalize all the districts and their offices in the country, for which free hardware and software was facilitated to make governance in the each district easier, and it was provided to the state governments as well. Then again, in 1990s there was an extension of NICNET. Now let us come to the period time period of 1990s to till now. In 1990s, railways and another initiatives were encouraged. It was in early 1990s that the application of information communication technologies had started in government workplaces for both internal automation as well as public service delivery. Online railway reservation system became the most prominent initiatives. Then a national task force on information technology and software development was also constituted in May 1998. Now IT sector was being recognized as the frontier area of the knowledge, and government of the India took a conscious decision to utilize ICT as an enabling tool for all the concerns confronting government functioning. In the year 2000, Information Technology Act was there. In the year 2000, Indian government announced the IT Act 2000 of India that provided a legal framework to the digital initiatives in the country. You can see this picture. In this picture, you are shown with the growth of e-government and e-governance in India. It is 1900s onwards, 1990s onwards. You can see railways before 1990s. Then in 2000 IT Act came. Then in 1990s and the between 2006, individual department and state level initiatives were encouraged. And you can see cloud computing, digital India program. And today the India, our country India, is digital India. Next is National E-Governance Plan. The Government of India announced National E-Governance Plan refers to NEGP in the year 2006. It comprised of 27 mission-made projects and 8 components to make all government services accessible to all common men in his locality. Through common services, delivery outlets and ensure efficiency, transparency and reliability of such services at affordable costs to realize the basic needs of the common man. Some of the mission mode projects conceived under NEGP have become enhanced and make relevant for present times. Best example for that is Passport Seva project. The Passport Seva project was one of the great best e-governance project of India. It was well known in the world for smooth delivery of passports to Indian citizens. The services are delivered through a countrywide network environment integrating Passport Seva Kendra or Passport Seva Laghu Kendra. passport offices and external stakeholders involved in the process, with police, India Security Press, and Indian Posts. This Passport Seva, this is an online portal. Just a minute. Yes, the Passport Seva program, division of the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, provides passport services through the Central Passport Organization and its network. In the recent years, the Government of India has taken many initiatives to usher in the era of e-governance to improve the delivery of public services. The National E-Governance Plan includes many high-impact e-governance projects that has been identified as mission mode project. One of the such program is passport services in India. This project has been implemented in public-private partnership mode with Tata Consultancy Services, selected through a public competitive procurement process. Now let us come to the another point. Year 2008 to 2013 IT Act amendments, NSDG, National IT Policy, implementation of public cloud and mobile seva framework. The year 2008 saw amendments in the IT Act 2000. These amendments include enabling central government to issue rules time to time related with electronic signature as per the evolution of technology and penalized sending offensive messages, pornography, child porn, cyber terrorism, and voyeurism. It also gives authorities the power to interception or monitoring or decryption of any information through the computer resource. In the same year, 2008, National Service Delivery Gateway NSDG was launched as a standard based messaging switch to provide seamless interoperability and to help in tracking the same stamping all transactions of the government. The national policy on IT was approved in the year 2012 to encourage adoption of ICTs to create a pool of 10 million additional ICT skill manpower to adopt open standards and with several IT focused national goals. In the year 2013, the Government of India announced GI Cloud by the name of Meghraj. It was rolled out to utilize the harness and the benefits of cloud computing in governance domain. Then in the year 2013, Mobile Seva was also formally launched with the aim of making India a world leader in harnessing the potential of mobile governance for inclusive development. Mobile Seva provides an integrated platform for all government departments and agencies for delivery of public services to citizens and businesses over mobile devices using SMS, USSD, IVRS, CBS, LBS, and mobile applications. It is easily accessible through mobile application store and the mobile governance portal. Year 2014 and 15, inception of My Government and E-Kranti. Indian citizen engagement platform called My Government In was established in the year 2014. It is a citizen engagement platform of Government of India which was launched on 2014 July 26. Its aim to establish a link between government and citizens to promote the active participation of Indian citizens in countries' governance and development. This portal has around 70 groups of various government departments. My government offers several avenues to the citizens to volunteer for various creative activities such as designing a slogan, participating in related contests, etc. In the year 2015, e-Kranti National E-Governance Plan version 2.0 was initiated with the vision of transforming e-governance for the transforming governments and had 44 mission modes projects. Further, Government of India announced its umbrella program called Digital India in the year 2014 and formally launched it in the year 2015 with the aim to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy for driving the economic, social and environmental benefits from the digital technologies. I am giving you time to read out these. This is very important topic from the exam point of view. You all need to prepare all these projects, all these projects with their timeline. Okay, go through all the projects before 1990s and after 1990s. If you come across any doubt, then clear it there only. Okay, is it okay to all? Start reading from this.
Yes, ma'am.
Try to read prima facie. It should be on your tips. What was happened in 1970s? Establishment of Department of Electronics. Then what was happened in 1977? NIC was formed. Is it done?
A minute, please, ma'am.
Done.
Excuse me.
Yes.
This number 4.
Establishment
Uh,
of NICNET and VSET.
Yes, what is this VSAT, ma'am?
See, VSET is an terminal. The VSET, wait a minute. Let me tell you the complete information about this. See, VSET is a very small aperture terminal. Okay, it is a small sized earth station used to transmit and receive data, voice and video signals over a satellite communication network. However, it is not used to broadcast television. Here it is used for many types of data management in and in high frequency trading. Just like it is given that we set terminal at almost every district of the country, means to get all the district informations, state is going to get all the information from the districts, then the central government asks the states to provide all the information. To get all the informations, voice video informations, whatever type of informations they need, they require this terminal. This is a type of a satellite which helps them in providing the information. It is a communication system, satellite communication system. Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other question from these 6 points? Can we move ahead? Any doubts in these 4 points?
No doubt, ma'am, but we are taking something, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Read this fifth point. Can we continue with the uh, another topic, Digital India?
Yes, ma'am. We can continue.
Okay. Our next topic is Digital India. Just a minute. Digital India. Digital India is a flagship program of the Government of India with a vision to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. The program was launched on 1 July 2015 by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Digital India is a program to prepare India for a knowledge future. The focus is being transformative to realize IT plus IT is equal to IT. The focus is on making technology central to enabling change. It is an umbrella program covering many departments. It covers multiple government ministries and departments. That is why it is known as an umbrella program. The three vision areas of Digital India program are: one is infrastructure as a utility to every citizen. All the Indian citizens are available with high speed internet and a secure cyberspace as core utility, along with mobile connectivity and bank account to ensure citizens' participation in digital as well as financial spaces. Number two is governance and services on demand. Government is providing all the possible public services as well as all the citizen entitlements such as documents, certificates in real time using cloud or mobile platform. Then another one is digital empowerment of the citizens. The third key vision area of Digital India program is based on the basic principle of citizen centricity that insists that the needs and aspirations of the citizens should help to chalk the design of digital interventions and to successfully ensure that citizens must be educated and sensitized about digital technologies. The another concept in Digital India is the nine pillars of Digital India. The Digital India initiative, just a minute. Three vision areas of Digital India are expected to be achieved by nine pillars of Digital India. The Digital India initiative is built upon nine key pillars focusing on a specific aspect of transforming India into a digitally empowered nation. Let us discuss about all the digital pillars in detail now. First one is broadband highways. Uh, in this book, we are given with only the names. I am explaining you each and every point. If you are having any doubt or you want to write those notes, make notes out of it, then you may. Okay? Try to listen to me very carefully because the content is not given in the book. I am explaining you each pillar of the Digital India. Number one is broadband highways. This pillar aims to provide high speed internet connectivity to all parts of the country, including remote and rural areas, through the expansion of broadband infrastructure and the national optical fiber network. Then, second one is universal access to mobile connectivity. The goal is to ensure that every citizen has access to mobile connectivity, promoting widespread mobile phone usage and enabling digital service delivery. Third one is Public Internet Access Program. This pillar focuses on establishing digital centers to provide internet access and digital services in rural and remote areas, enhancing digital literacy and accessibility. Next is e-governance and e-services. Digital India aims to make government services available to citizens electronically, improving the efficiency, transparency, and accessibility of public administration. Next one is information for all. This pillar emphasizes the digitization of government documents and records to make information easily accessible to citizens, ensuring transparency and reducing paperwork. Next one is electronics manufacturing, encouraging domestic manufacturing of electronics and hardware, which supports economic growth and job creation and reduces import dependence. Next one is IT for jobs. This initiative focuses on providing training and skill development to the youth, enhancing their employability in the IT and digital sectors. Next one is, and the last one, sorry, next one is early harvest programs. These programs include specific projects that address immediate digital needs, such as online access to school certificates, digital attendance, and Wi Fi in public places. The last one is digitally empowered citizens, promoting digitally literacy and digital education among citizens, enabling them to fully participate in the digital economy and the society. Another one is the key initiatives of Digital India. Some of the key initiatives of Digital India are summarized herewith. Without any specific order or preference, we shall proceed to give you a crisp glimpse into some of the interesting digital initiatives. You can see. In July 14, it was My Government app. In October 2014, it is biometric attendance. November 14, it is Jeevan Praman. Then in February 15, it is DigiLocker. In March 2015, it is BharatNet. Then Digital India. Then July 15, National Career Service Portal. Then August 15, DBT integrated with PFMS platform. Then Bharat Kosh in Feb 2016. In March 2016, Aadhaar Act. In April 2016, E-Mandi. In July 2016, National Scholarship Program, Aadhaar Authority notified. In August 2016, GEM and SWAM portal. Let us discuss some of these below, given below. First one is E-National Agricultural Market, which is also known as ENAM. ENAM serves as an electronic trading portal that has aggregated all the existing agriculture producing markets committee, which are known as mandis, marketplaces across the country. ENAM serves as a unified national digital marketplace with a single window access for all the organizational agricultural commodities. It provides information about commodity arrivals, their prices, purchase, selling trade offers, provision to respond to trade offers, Hence, ENAM ensures that farmers are not exploited due to the lack of knowledge and are able to make sound economic decisions. Fertilizers monitoring system. FMS checks for fake claims, pilferages, etc., and thus aims to create an ecosystem where the subsidized fertilizers are delivered to the actual farmers and proposes to generate substantial savings to the tune of several thousands crores every year. Then one is soil health card. It was launched in the year 2015 to promote integrated nutrients management of the soil. The next one is GEM. It is a short form of One Stop Government e-Marketplace hosted by Directorate General of Supplies and Disposals under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, where common goods and services can be procured. GEM is dynamic, self-sustaining and user-friendly portal for making procurements by government officers. Public procurement forms a very important part of the government activity, and reform in public procurement is one of the top priorities of the present government. Then one is DigiLocker. It is a key initiative under Digital India, the government of India's flagship program. It aimed at transforming India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. Then is PMG Disha, the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Digital Saksharta Abhiyan is Saksharta Abhiyan is a dynamic and integrated platform of digital literacy awareness, education and capacity programs that will help rural communities fully participate in the global digital economy. Focus is on making technology central to enabling change. The next is e-Granthalaya. It is a digital platform developed by National Informatics Centers, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. eGranthalaya version 4.0 will only be available in NIC data center, National Cloud for Ministers and Government Departments libraries from both central as well as state governments. The next one is Umang. Umang is unified mobile application for new age governance, a single mobile platform for all the Indian citizens to access central, local, and other government services and provide seamless integration with popular customer centric services include Aadhaar and DigiLocker. Then next is TDIL, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology initiated an ambitious program of TDIL. The next one is NKN, National Knowledge Network. It is a multi-gigabit national research and educational network. Then our next topic is state e-governance initiatives. Some of the e-governance initiatives were started by states. The previous one we have read are all about the central government. Now first one is Akshay in Kerala. This is one of the initial and popular initiative by Government of India is Akshay in Kerala. Then real-time performance monitoring in Andhra Pradesh. It was launched on 26th November 2017 through CM Office Real-Time Executive Dashboard. That's all for this unit. You can ask me any question if you are having. Any questions, students? Students?
Yeah, we
Any
are
question?
going through, ma. We are going through. We will ask, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Firstly, read out these 9 pillars of Digital India. Then these key initiative of Digital India. Done. Are you done with the reading?
Partially, ma'am.
Okay.
Excuse, ma'am.
Yes.
Under key initiatives of Digital India,
Wait a minute.
Yes, I'm trying to. This
Yes.
woman number eight,
Umang, Umang. Yes, yes.
unified mobile application for new age governance. Yeah, that's. I'm trying to get the full meaning of the woman. That's why.
What's the question?
No, I'm trying to get the full meaning of woman. That's why
Okay. It's unified mobile application for new age governance.
I got it now.
It is developed by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Any other question?
No, for now.
Any other question, or shall we wind up the class for today? Benjamin, Adbul, any questions?
No question. No question, ma'am.
No
Very
question.
clear, ma'am. No question, ma'am.
Okay. Adbul,
No question here as well.
shall we wind up the class?
Yes, no questions from here.
Yes, ma. Everything is pretty clear.
Okay, great. Then your homework is to revise the whole block. This block is having 4 units, and your homework is to revise all the 4 units and ask me anything you come across which you are not getting, anything, any meaning of the word or any acronym or abbreviation, anything you want to ask me. Okay? See you in the next class. Till then, take care.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you all.
They will, you understand.
Ya yi sun kai ha, a ba a sa da shi a shi ha. Lokacin ha da suka yi uba ta a taɓa wurin da bisa.
But she low.
Let me see your face, guys.
So, are you taking attendance, Benjamin?
It seems
Yes,
like it's taking attendance.
I'm taking attendance on behalf of the lecture.
Yeah. You are not serious. It's
All right,
like
nice.
our teacher today is not feeling fine.
Yeah, she has some difficulty. I think she's been infected with flu.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah, my people.
Mamba today have been so silent.
Well, till now I'm hopeful due to some business I didn't found it myself today.
I've been used to hearing lectures when I was driving a car. That's why I fluctuated myself.
Hello, please, guys. We it seems like we are not serious about this discussion of the thing that we discussed the other time.
Yeah, yeah, we are hearing.
I think it's better we start doing this thing.
Definitely is better, but Anas, we have to get the material enough before we start
Which
the
materials again?
material for studying. We don't have enough material.
Benjamin has shared the materials, all the materials that we need. Didn't
Which
you
and
download them?
I didn't get it. But in fact,
No,
I don't know which time he
go
shared
through
it.
our WhatsApp chat. If you cannot get
Okay,
them, ask for Benjamin to share it again, please.
okay, I will do that.
We have everything there. I think it's high time we start doing this thing because the workload is too much. The
Yeah,
workload is too much. And in a week we only have
too
one
much,
day.
man.
I mean
Mm,
free day. We have only a free day. So we barely don't
this
have
is
much
honestly,
time, you know.
yeah.
So the earlier the better, please.
Guys, I
What
have
are
a
the
question
which question you can ask?
about these courses, about these 8 courses we are taking.
Okay.
Are we
Now, is it
are we
eight
going
or
to
four?
have exams for all of it?
Yes,
Ibrahim,
now.
Ali,
Yes, Naj.
is it four courses or eight? I think it's four now. Four for second semester.
Oga, which one is for which one is eight? We are
All right,
doing
for the
8 courses. Oh.
We
because
are
when you
doing
write
it
them,
together now.
hey guys,
Yes.
on subjects on courses that we are going to take during exams, since we
Mm.
never see them emails, it takes time for them to respond. I would go out of the week, I need to call them directly, and
Benjamin, you can't hear you. Please speak louder.
I'm saying since once you write them emails inquiring maybe like on the courses we're going to sit for exams, it takes time
Yeah.
for
I
them to
have been
respond.
sending them exact emails, but
Yeah,
no
so the
response.
best thing, I think we can do is to call them directly. We can make a phone call to them, then we can inquire.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with you, Benjamin. But who is our level coach?
Okay, let's
We
conclude
don't
this
know
in
it.
WhatsApp.
We have to ask you during the lecture.
Let's go on our WhatsApp forum, guys.
All
Okay,
right,
let's
that's
do it
better.
in WhatsApp.
Okay, don't worry. It's better.